Hey friends, Joe the Farmer here, and today is an absolutely beautiful day. Spring is coming, you can feel it. It's a little bit humid, but still cool, which is, you know, it's kind of that weird spring feeling, but it feels amazing. But today we're gonna get the Kioti RX 7320 out and my Titan Implement 6-foot bush hog rotary cutter, slasher, whatever you call it. We're going to get that out and we're going to start taming some of this ground. I've got a 35-acre piece back here where we have the 2 muddy blinds. If you watch any of our hunting videos, you've seen me in some of these hunting blinds, and that's actually where I had the opportunity to shoot that 13-point deer this year. If you didn't get a chance to watch that, I'll put a link up at the top of the video and you can maybe check that out if you like that kind of thing. But if not, we're just going to enjoy the weather. We're going to enjoy this beautiful day, and I'm going to enjoy sitting in the cab of this RX 7320 because I'll tell you, it is nice and comfortable, and it's just a big difference from from being in the open station. But anyway, so I usually don't really bush hog this a whole lot. I'll do it once, maybe twice a year. And if me saying bush hog drives you crazy, I'm sorry. I don't really know what else to call it. Everyone calls it bush hogging. But rotary cutting, slashing, mowing, whatever we call it, this needs to get cut. And the only way to do it is with a rotary cutter. So I have a Titan Implement Rotary Cutter. It's a 6-foot rotary cutter. With this bigger tractor, I really could put a bigger one on there, but I don't have $10,000 sitting around for a 15-foot bat wing, but when I do, I will absolutely have one. So this stuff is really thick, and it's time for it to get cut down. I like to leave this kind of grown up, and the reason being is it's good for rabbits and quail and deer and bedding. And this time of year, if I don't cut it early enough, I won't do it because it really has to grow back in, because just about the time the doe are dropping the fawns, we want them to drop the fawns in here, and it's going to protect them from coyotes and predators, and it just gives them a better shot of surviving, which is really what we want here. We enjoy hunting out here, and that's just part of our lifestyle. It's just something we really enjoy doing. But let's go ahead and hop in the tractor, and I'll see if I can't give you some cool views of chopping some of this stuff down. And when we're all done, we'll catch up and maybe take a look at a beautifully cut field. Wouldn't that be awesome? But this is 35 acres. I'm not going to get this done today in one day. It's going to take me a few days probably. Once I do have a bigger rotary cutter, 15 foot, 12 foot, whatever that may be, it's going to be a lot faster. But if you're new to this channel, the reason that I don't have a bigger one, that I have a smaller cutter on this, is that I had a Kioti DK5010, which was a 50 horsepower tractor, and I bought the 6-foot cutter with that, but then I upgraded the 73 horse, and it can handle a 15-foot easily. But I didn't see any reason to swap out all of my implements, and I may regret that, but again, they're about 15 grand, so $10,000–$15,000. It's not in the cards right now. But let's hop in the tractor and get some work done. Okay, well, I got a lot of it done. Well, a lot of it, I shouldn't say that. It's 35 acres, but I did get probably about 5 to 7 acres cut. So you can probably see around here where that's the hunting blind that, if y'all follow our videos, that again, I was in that blind when I shot the 13-point buck, but you probably may recognize, if you have, this greenish kind of trail, because that's usually the trail that I have. I'll always keep that cut down even the summertime, because that's the trail that we'll take around the property here. And usually you may be able to see here, there's a little green trail kind of going up to the hunting blind, because that's, you know, that's our access point. I let everything else grow up, and, you know, that time of year, it's just really great to, you know, just kind of know exactly where you're going, because if you're walking in low grass, you know you're on the way to the blind. If you're not, you're probably lost. But anyway, yeah, tractor did great. Yeah, that Titan Implement Rotary Cutter started smoking on me in the gearbox, so my guess is that some of this material is just too thick, and it's a medium duty, so it should be able to handle this just fine. But I mean, one thing I've learned about our family is that we live kind of a heavy duty life, so, you know, I let it cool down, let the smoke kind of clear, and then start right back up. So it must be the slip clutch just kind of over slipping because there's too much material in there. But I'll get it cleaned out, and I'm just going to stop here today and let that thing cool down. I'll check the gear oil, make sure everything's fine. And if I burn it up, I guess it's a good excuse to go get a bigger bush hog. But with that said, I hope you enjoy this kind of thing. And, you know, if you're out there bush hogging and you're listening to music, let me know what you listen to. I'd love to know. And, you know, typically for me, you know, this time I was actually listening to a buddy of mine, Jeremy Casella. I don't know if you all like Christian music or not, but he's an excellent Christian artist. He actually sang at Holly's My Wedding 15 years ago. But great music. He had a major label deal, but now he does his own thing. But if you enjoy that kind of thing, you know, he's just got a great voice, kind of like a Bob Dylan kind of thing, and just catchy, and always kind of puts you in the right spirit when you're doing stuff like this, because, you know, this is, you know, mowing this grass is a blessing, and I always think of it that way, and I'll never, you know, I'll never lose that point of gratitude, because it's just so important. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching these videos. If you enjoy this kind of thing, give us a like. If you want to subscribe and you're new, you know what to do. There's a little tab down there, and we'd love to have you come along in the future. And we have lots of fun stuff coming up. We have a vent track video coming up soon that will be our 1-year anniversary kind of review at the vent track. You know, that should be a lot of fun. Holly's been on the vent track, and Clay, and you all should enjoy that video. I do appreciate you watching these videos. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Joe the Farmer. We out.